On to breaking news coming in this minute. Venezuela's deposed president Nicolas Maduro and his wife due to appear before a U.S. federal court in just a short while from now. And we're getting you these live visuals coming in from New York at this point. The hearing will be taking place in the Southern District of New York around noon. And this will be their first appearance before a U.S. judge since they were taken out of Venezuela over the weekend. We are getting you the images coming in at this point. They were first taken to a U.S. Navy warship before being flown to the U.S. Both arrived in New York on Saturday afternoon, remember. And the couple are to face charges of narco-terrorism tied to alleged trafficking of tons of drugs. The judge, a 92-year-old Orthodox Jewish federal judge, has been appointed to preside over the criminal proceedings against Maduro and his wife. He is among the longest-serving active federal judges in the country. And over his career, the judge has handled terrorism and national security cases, complex financial disputes, major civil lawsuits, including claims linked to the 9/11 attacks. Maduro and his wife are being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It houses some of the most high-profile convicts, including Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell, also the crypto golden boy, as he's called, who fell from grace after he was convicted of fraud. On to news just coming in. Venezuela's deposed president and his wife due to appear before a U.S. federal court in just a few hours from now. We're getting you these live visuals coming in from New York as we piece together the developments. The hearing will be taking place in the Southern District of New York around noon. Those images coming to you now. And this will be, in fact, the first appearance before a U.S. judge since they were taken out of Venezuela over the weekend. Those images that we are getting to you of Nicolas Maduro. Remember, the couple first taken to a U.S. Navy warship before being flown to the U.S. They both arrived in New York on Saturday afternoon in those developments that we've been tracking for you very closely. The couple are to face charges of narco-terrorism tied to alleged trafficking of tons of drugs. Let's also tell you quickly about the judge who will be presiding over these proceedings, a 92-year-old Orthodox Jewish federal judge who's been appointed to preside over the criminal proceedings against Maduro and his wife. And we're getting you those visuals coming in as well. Nicolas Maduro and his wife set to appear in the court in a while from now. This will be taking place in New York, where we're getting you those images coming in. As you can see, the leader, the deposed Venezuelan president, remember, and his wife arrived in the United States in those developments that we've been tracking that unfolded over the weekend. And the hearing will be starting in a while from now. Just to give you context about the judge as well, the judge has handled terrorism and national security cases, complex financial disputes, major civil lawsuits, including claims linked to the 9/11 attacks. Let's quickly get in a word from our correspondent, Susan Tehrani, as well. Susan, you will be, of course, closely monitoring those developments at the court. If you can just give our viewers a sense of how much time from now we do expect those proceedings to start.
So his arraignment is expected to start in a few hours from now. It is 7:21 a.m. local time. That he's expected to be before a judge around 12 noon p.m. So a few hours from now, this is an arraignment. These initial hearings, they're often brief. Maduro is being held at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. Him and his wife are expected to enter pleas of not guilty, and the judge will almost certainly order them detained. And this is going to be a years-long process. Even jury selection is not going to happen very fast. We did hear that, he's being charged with narco-terrorism, conspiracy to import cocaine, among other charges. This is all according to an unsealed indictment. His wife is also charged in the cocaine conspiracy. But again, this is something that might happen very quickly today at that Manhattan courtroom. We're going to be there. We'll bring you all the latest, but nonetheless, this is the quick aspect of this initial arraignment is in contrast with this process that's, as I mentioned, is going to take a very, very long time, a year, if not more.
Indeed, Susan, we were also telling our viewers about the judge who is going to be presiding over the proceedings. If you can just give us a better sense of what we do know about the judge, the 92-year-old Orthodox Jewish federal judge, and the kind of cases that he's also handled in the past.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.